Ha ha. What's going on, y'all? Damn, my hair's all messed up, y'all. What's bracking? I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I've streamed. I know, lovelies. I know. It's been a while. Your boy's been a little bit busy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we have a crazy election going on in the States. So, that's been taking up a little bit of the mind space. All right? But we're back here. Back at it like a bad habit. About to talk some more PS5 news. So let's put this music down a little bit. We have a few things here. I mean, we have a lot we could start off with, right? Like, we have a ton to, like, carve ourselves out with. You know what I'm saying? We actually have a lot to talk about. What I want to do first is I kind of want to look at Greg Miller's walkthrough of the PS5 UI menu. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to see that first. And then we'll go into some more stuff, as we progress and all that. But I think I might do that first. I think I might do that. But hold on, let me fix something really quick. Sometimes I hate YouTube streaming, for real. It's just so weird. It's so weird. Good morning, Kev. How you doing? So fucking high for next gen. Yeah, I am too. I'm doing a little bit better. Can you guys hear the TV in the background? I don't think you can, but I have the election results on right now, and like things are really close. Things are looking great right now. Things are looking good, but things are very close. But let's pop open what we got going on here. What I want to do first, honestly, is I want to go through Greg's UI reveal. You know what I'm saying? I want to kind of just go through it and see what we got working with. You know what I'm saying? Let's let this Zillow ad play really quick. All right. I'm thinking if whether or not I should play his audio. We probably should. We cannot what? Wait. Cannot what? Oh, never mind. I don't know. I'm thinking. Okay. Oh, y'all can't hear the TV. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I assumed not. But also, guys, bah. Bah. Owen, it is very close. It is very, very close here. Like, it is stressful as hell. Like, things are looking good. Things are looking very, very good. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to Pennsylvania. But it is still very close. But, all right, you know what? Let's cut the music a little bit. Let's play this little thing. And let's see what the UI is looking like for the PS5 fully. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go over PS5 reviews and stuff like that.
Provided by PlayStation for review. What?
Oh, hold up. Damn it.
/kinda funny games in a video we're calling, I don't even know what we're calling it. Greg Miller turns on his PlayStation 5 for the first time. I'm out of focus, as you can see, but it's because I want you to focus on the TV. 2020 is a weird year, and that makes it for a weird console launch. In your time, you've already seen my unboxing video, I'm sure, on youtube.com/kindafunnygames of the PlayStation 5. However, in my
I just want to see how good this menu's looking. You know what I'm saying?
So that we could do a video of
I feel like Greg might be a little bit too
turning on
loud.
and
Let me
exploring the PlayStation 5 for
turn
the
it down a
first
little
time.
bit.
To me, what that meant is turning on the PlayStation 5, seeing it in action for the first time, and then showing you.
Yeah, this is probably good volume.
Going through the UI a little bit. You might say, well, Greg, why don't you just direct feed capture it, do a let's play of it? Remember, of course, is PlayStation 5 going to have that DHCP or whatever the hell, DCHP, the stuff that makes me not be able to see it.
HDCP.
So I figured I would start the video.
High definition copyright.
First time ever turning on my
copyright protection.
Of course, with that, you have to get in here and do the changing of the guard, right? HDMI input 1.
Oh, I can't wait to change the label of my HDMI. Even though I guess mine doesn't really have a name on my HDMI.
Everything you did for us.
No, it doesn't.
But you need to, be sunsetting.
Yo, what's good, Chungi? What's up, Samurai? Also, guys, listen. Y'all, I cannot fucking wait to start streaming Spider-Man Miles Morales again because y'all, I missed the stream series. I missed streaming for you guys. It's been too long. I miss you guys for real. So that is coming up soon. That is coming up soon. Next week, baby. Next week, my boys.
So here we go.
All right, here it is. Let's see what we got.
I had to hit the button first. PlayStation logo, pretty traditional.
Okay. I wish he was recording too, but. Whoa. Is that every time? Wait, is that every time? I know you can sign in through the app now. I did see that by itself.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna give you my Wi-Fi password. Good luck hacking that one. This is a
King of Halloween.
I'm pretty sure this goes up after Halloween. HDR always scares me because I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Come on now. All right, power options for rest mode. Control the amount of power consumed. I want the optimized experience, of course.
Oh, definitely optimized. You serious? Come on now. Come on now. So it's only for the first boot? You get that really cool like effect swarmy thing? Okay. I feel that. Y'all, I can't fucking wait to do mine. Holy shit. I can't wait, y'all.
Master's Playroom, ready to go. You love to see it. This is great. So we're gonna stop here. I'll go turn off DHC, PH, so I can capture it, and then we'll come back to a Let's Play format.
Perfect.
So 1 second. All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm sure for you it was instantaneous. For me, I had lunch. I took off my sweatshirt. It got really hot.
Okay, I did read about this. So Accolades, I did see that. So that's a new thing, right? So if you guys don't know, Accolades are gonna be if I think you can award them to players at the end of every multiplayer match in a game, and you can like let's say like me and Owen were playing factions and he pulled the win for the team. I can give him an accolade that's like team player or like really really cool guy or whatever, and those get added to your PSN profile permanently. Like that is cool as fuck. How like we could kind of what's the name? Like show someone else, hey bro, let me put on your profile that you're a cool homie or you're a team player or that. Like that is super cool. I did see that feature before we went live. I saw it last night actually. I thought that was super cool.
So here's what you missed. I disconnected everything, reset everything back up. I updated the system software on the PS5. I updated the controller firmware here for the DualSense. If I do that, does it focus? This is something I need to know. I updated the firmware for the DualSense, and then I went and logged in to my PSN profile.
Is his volume too low, guys? Let me know. Is it fine? Am I too loud? Let me know.
Because of embargoes and everything else, we've been asked to shut everything down. So I shut everything down, logged in, and here we are. I haven't gone through. I haven't done anything. This is my first chance looking at trophies, and look at this, ladies and gentlemen. First off, I get the cool, level 515 now, no big deal. But I finally get to see the silver trophy. Next
I don't know if you can give negative accolades though.
Flare on it. If you're not aware,
I'm not sure if you can give a negative one.
With the exception of platinum, when you get there.
I would like that though, because hey, if someone's a piece of shit, why not put it on this PSN profile permanently? Now, guy, wait, hold on, I was gonna say that.
Trophies look like. Platinum looks different. Gold has it in silver.
Okay, so these are his trophies, huh? Okay. Yeah, bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Okay. Are there cool themes? We have not seen any themes yet.
Now, look at this, Marvel's Avengers. Now here's the big test. Backwards compatibility, we know, is a whole mess to itself, right? Not mess. It actually works really well. But my question is, I have not turned on Marvel's Avengers. I'm clearly 2 trophies away from platinum on it. Here we go. I have to, go here and complete 50 hive missions. We know trophies track PlayStation 5. Doesn't look like they're tracking for backwards compatible, which is to be expected, of course, but obviously I'm hoping that it would tell me, because I have no idea how many hives I have left to run, and I would love to just have that be done, but I digress. You still see this Ghost of Tsushima. You see everything else. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. No accolades yet.
Yeah, so here we go. So you'll meet players who contribute to the community and embody PlayStation's ideals. To help encourage our best members and recognize positive influences, you can anonymously give someone an accolade after an online match. These accolades you receive are displayed in your profile. How it works. In online matches with random matchmaking, you can give one accolade per match. You can only give accolades to players who aren't your friends. Oh, okay, so you can't really like fish for accolades. These are only from randoms. I like that. I didn't think that through, but I actually like that. You can only give one accolade to the same player within 12 hours. Okay, they have really thought out that way. All right, Chungi, love you, bro. See you soon. Test review react. Number 1 was good, Jonathan. Number 2, what do you mean? Randall says, is there accessibility on the console? Yes, there is. I think he goes into it as well.
You'll meet players who can
I think he goes into it. That Miles Morales gameplay I saw was looking, oh, bro. All of it's looking fire. Miles Morales with some Tims? With the dead asses? Are you serious? Come on now.
With random matchmaking, you can give one accolade per match. You can only give accolades to players you aren't friends with. You can only give one accolade to the same player within 12 hours. That's awesome. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Helpful, welcoming, good sport. Okay. I'll never get it because I'm not going to go play online matchmaking with randos, but that's cool. Games you can...
All right, here we go. Here's the big shit, guys. We have backward compatible amounts of time we've played our games. This is fucking lit. So he's played 126 hours of Avengers. He's played 60 hours of Ghost, 1 hour of Cook Serve Delicious. Looks like 1 hour of Foregone, it looks like, but this is fire.
Shit, that's great. If you're not catching the change here, if you're an Xbox fan and probably think this is normal, or a PC player, Marvel's Avengers, total hour play, 126.
That is fire.
Interesting. Trace.
I like that a lot.
Options, is there anything? Oh, that's for the trophies. When you look at this, though, yeah, look at that. 126 hours played for Marvel, 60 for Ghost, less than 1 hour on Cook Serve Delicious, Foregone for an hour, Borderlands
157 for Borderlands.
That's brand new, and I gotta say, I fucking love it. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Ooh, what other secrets are here? This is so exciting.
That is dope.
Let's compare.
That's dope as fuck.
How about Simon Cardy, a IGN reporter, of course, Kind of Funny best friend, went to Kind of Funny Live 2.
So we can see he's playing Warzone.
36 on this trophy level. Okay. I guess anybody can work at IGN now. That's sad. I hate to see it. Of course, obviously, it has been impressive how quickly the menus are loading. This is different. Okay, that's still really quick. He's already got the platinum on Avengers. I forget about that. For the number of trophies I have, and I'm sure Simon has, the comparison there loaded really, really quickly. No accolades yet. I can't give it to you either. What do we got here? Games recently played. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're in the Overwatch. Only played 2 hours of... Oh, that's me, probably. Those are my stats. I've only played 2 hours of... No?
Yeah, because Greg definitely hasn't played 325 hours of Modern Warfare. Like, there's no fucking way.
325 hours of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Simon.
Yeah.
325. Good lord. Up here and shared. What I got? Oh, neat. It's the screenshots of it. Okay. My live area screenshots I've put up and done stuff with.
That's cool.
And shared. Oh, these are my tweets. Oh, these are all my tweets.
Is there a way in the store to have a favorites? Yeah, I'm hoping that he goes to the store here. You know what I'm saying? I really hope he goes and like, cause
we were sending this stuff off.
Guys, just know, when I get my PS5 UI, not UI, when I get the PS5, I'm gonna sit down and go through every single fucking inch of that menu, guys, for you guys. Okay, it might be a hell of a long video, but that is what it requires, okay? Like, we are going to comb through that menu bit by bit for y'all, okay? Fret not. I got y'all. Don't even worry about it.
Off into the ether, you know what I mean? And then you'd get a notification that somebody liked one of your activities, and it'd be from forever ago, and you'd do this over. All of the editing, I glanced at a second ago, I think before we got on. Normal stuff.
The cover image, yep.
Okay. Same thing with the online status, which I've currently set to be offline. Hence now the circle dot. What I do enjoy here, online status is added busy, because it was always online or offline. Up here, offline or online. Now you got a busy thing there. Not that anyone.
That is nice.
It's jump into settings and see what we got going on here. Like we had seen before, super normal, right? It looks just like.
Yeah, this is looking a lot
From
normal. Except now they have a different captures thing. Okay, so that's so
press once.
you can change that.
Display the
Okay.
remote control. Press and hold, take a screenshot. Press twice. Get the video. Length of video clip, 30 seconds. Let's beef that up. You know what I mean? Let's go 3 minutes, just so I have something to play with. Hold your horses there, past Greg. So if this edit goes correctly, you just saw me set my recording thing to 3 minutes, which is basically if I was to double tap the create button as I set it to the shortcut, it would automatically save the 3 minutes of gameplay. But it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tap the create button, you obviously get your thing here where you can take a screenshot, you can start a new recording from this point, but you can also save the recent gameplay. Now, I thought that would be limited to the 3 minutes we just set it to, right? But no, when you go in, you can save the full video, obviously, or you can save a short clip of 15 to 30 seconds.
Oh,
I was
shit.
playing another one earlier, and I thought that I had way more options than 30 seconds, so I think it might be hampered by the fact that you can see with the save the full video business. Yep, there it is, last 5 minutes. This actually is changing based on how long you're playing. Basically, what had happened is I hit the create.
Okay, so at least... Okay, so maybe this might change from game to game, right? But it looks like, I mean, at least on Playroom, you could potentially save the last hour of content, which is dope. I like that a lot. That is neat. That is really, really neat. Okay. I like that a lot, actually. I really like that.
Options came out, and it's been 5 minutes since I did that, thus giving us a new recording here.
I really, really like that. That's
So,
neat.
I'm not wrong from the past. That's what I set now. So basically, if, close all this down, right? What if I had been playing for if I was just playing like a normal person and I went boom boom like that, right? You see, bing, it pops up there. It's now saved the 3 minutes of gameplay that led up to it. But like I said, you tap this, you can come in here, do these different things, start a new recording right now. So
Yeah,
it's
that
out there, right?
that's a
So
brand
you
new
come
one,
in,
right?
Do something cool, you can do it. So another change from how we actually capture stuff in the PlayStation 4, and this is how the PlayStation 5 is doing it. Back to past Greg, but a future Greg will see you later, even though that'll be a past Greg from who I am now. Screenshot format, JPEG displays, video clip format.
Can you change the
W.
include mic side includes?
Most efficient. I'll take most compatible. Include your mic's audio. No, I don't want my audio. I don't want that either. Broadcasts, sure. What can you give me? Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
You can do 1080p 60. Okay.
Let's get in there. Include the voice chat.
Damn, that means that I can stream and more friends off PS5 than my fucking Elgato. God damn it. Fuck. That hurts. I want an HD 60S so bad, y'all. So bad. I want one so bad, but they're always sold out. Hate to see it.
Camera. Trophies. What do I got here now? Save trophy screenshots. Oh, look at that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna do both the screenshots and the video. Probably not the video.
Save trophy videos.
I wish
Why not? We'll try
I
that.
wish there was a save platinum video. I wish there was like, hey, like, I don't want every trophy to save, but the platinum, I need you to save that. You know what I'm saying?
For a while. If you're like, Greg, this is really nerdy, let me tell you, you are not on the right channel for Greg Miller finally getting to look at a PlayStation 5. So, yeah, don't worry about that. Sure. Oh. Ooh,
Okay, they're separated.
very interesting.
That is interesting.
Spoiler.
I like the game preset stuff too. Everything you haven't seen. Ooh. I like that. So, if you guys didn't know this, right? So, someone can send you like a screenshot or a video of a part in the game via PSN, right? If someone does that, your PS5 can notify you and block it if it detects a spoiler. So what we have here is that you can have it, which is the default, which is only spoilers identified by game developers, or you can do what I'm probably gonna do is do everything you haven't seen yet. That is fucking great. That is great. That is great. That is fantastic.
Okay. So, like, when I'm looking at other stuff from other people, start new games with your preferred settings, such as difficulty and control options.
I love this too. This is great. This is fantastic. Right here, this is great because now I wish they went a little bit more deeper because I always turn off motion blur, I turn off film grain, I put on subtitles, and I do performance mode, and I do regular difficulty. The normal schmorgle regular difficulty. You know what I'm saying? So also, I like the first person and third person view. What is that? That one is interesting. You know what? Let's see what it says.
Game default, yeah. Oh, resolution or boost. What's the one you all like that you yell at me for?
Performance.
Performance is what everybody wants, right?
Performance. Everyone wants performance.
Oh, what's this one?
I want to see the first person view. What is that?
Oh my God! You
Set the vertical and horizontal camera movement settings for first person view. Wait, what?
we shouldn't be supporting inverted people whatsoever.
Wait, select the vertical horizontal third person view. Oh, I see. Okay. So this is for if a game somehow doesn't have invert controls. Okay, that is neat. That is okay. That is neat. That's a weird way of phrasing it, but neat.
Yeah, do you want them on or off?
Oh, always on.
Right? I've been using subtitles more and more, especially with
Absolutely.
English not being her first language. Same stuff you'd expect. Yeah. I want that strong vibration, or as they say, good vibrations. Am I right, everybody? Big moment.
I can't wait to name my PS5. I think my PS4 is named KDS PS4,
like
so.
too.
And my PS3 is KDS PS3.
You see this R1, so you can shortcut off of it instead of having to go up there, so you can just boom, boom to that. It makes sense, obviously, when there's a bigger word going on or whatever. What is explore?
Okay, this is some more Fortnite news. Okay, this is neat.
Gameplay off online. Some people are live over here. All Fortnite, because that's what it's pulling right now for me. PlayStation Plus, like I've told you before.
Go in the PS now, you coward.
Go into just because of everything that's going on. Well, not everything that's going on, because it's pre-release and we're doing a bunch of stuff. But I can't start downloading my games. So yes, get me mine. Fetch me Avengers, ladies and gentlemen. I need to know how this runs, and I need to see if I can track my trophies in it. This is the PlayStation 5. We've just begun scratching the surface of it. This has been me using it for the first time, playing it for the first time, seeing what's going on with it. By no means is that the end of the coverage here. There are plenty more embargoes.
Y'all, I can't fucking wait. Oh, man, I can't wait.
It's probably because it's part of an embargo that I don't want to break and go into right now. So this is just my first taste of it. There's going to be more. There's going to be a whole bunch of interesting stuff, and I can't wait to show it all to you. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, shut it, Pastor Greg. You didn't show everything. Hey, it's me, Greg Miller, from the future, but the past, but you know what I mean. And I discovered when I started playing another game, I totally missed some stuff. But I never did anything with the little menu down there, right? The little menu, I guess, little menu right there. I never did. Oh, little menu right there. I never did anything. So home button, obvious. Switcher, the ability to jump between games.
Okay.
Doing, right. Marvel's Avengers is what's open.
I like that.
Ghost. We can hit up. Ghost.
Interesting. So you can go to the control center while you're still at the home menu. So I think I have to like really recalibrate what I'm thinking the control center is and what it actually is, right? Because I thought that the control center wasn't going to be accessible through the main menu. You know what I'm saying? I always imagine the control center being just like a quick menu. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you can access the quick menu from the home menu? Yeah. Yeah. You can. Yeah. So I guess... Yeah. So... No, I mean, I guess it's a quick... I don't know. I just didn't expect you to be able to pull it up in the home menu. But let's see what else it can do. That's the game switcher. We already knew that.
Here, hit up a Ghost. We'll open up Ghost and see what that looks like. Because I'm not sure right now. You know, Avengers is already there. It showed as active. And then it said down here, oh, hey, of course, you can switch to, you know, other games. So I'm not sure if it keeps both up there, like a quick resume thing, like we've been talking about, or what. Obviously, it'll be more of that. So if we came back down to switcher, so it just shows what's active and then switches me between them. Let's see where we pick up with Avengers. Avengers is one of the things I had just done, and it was just at the Marvel logo. So we can see if it's just going to restart the game there, or how that works. Yeah, it just restarts the game there. Okay. Notifications, obvious, right? Things we've already done, what's going on, what's being installed. Do not disturb is interesting, but I guess that would turn off all the notifications I would get, right? Game base here. different parties and stuff like that, your friends, all your notifications.
Yeah.
Music, obvious. Uploads, downloads, obvious. Sound, obvious, right? Jump in here. Where's the output? Where's it going? Controller, stuff like that. Your mic to mute, which of course you can just do with the tap of the button too, right? So it's live now, muted now. Controller and accessories, obviously. My profile, and then the power. And of course, profile, you're going to pop in, look at all this stuff, look at your beautiful trophies, and have a great time. So, that's something I missed, and I wanted to show you. Back to Past Greg. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. It's been my pleasure to serve you.
Oh shit. That's the music in the menu for Spider-Man? Damn. Okay. Okay, King. Okay. Okay. I like that. Hold up. Did they post anything else? I don't think so.
We're kind of funny, and we've had a hell of...
I want to pull up IGN next. Damn, we have so much content to watch. I have so much. I gotta get through kind of the kind of funny podcast. I gotta get through Astro's Playroom review, Miles Morales review, and then PS5 review. Motherfucker, bro. All right, let me pull up IGN, and let's see what they got. Cause I know they got some. You know what I'm saying? Should we watch the PS5 review? Is that what should we do? Should we do that? Have they gone through the menu at all? Did they do a menu breakdown? I would like them to do a menu breakdown. That'd be great. I just want to see more of the menu. Got some load times. 22 minutes of first. Okay, the first 20 minutes of Miles Morales. That's cool. Should we watch the PS5 review? Damn. Well, what do you guys think? You guys want to watch the PS5 review? From at least IGN? Since it's only like 12 minutes. Because they'll probably... You know what? Let's do it. Because they'll... No. I don't want to check out the intro because I want to experience it for myself, bro. I don't want to spoil myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't be spoiling myself. You know what I'm saying? Fortnite BFP. Fortnite FPS. I think it's 4K 60. Right? I'm pretty sure it's 4K 60. Yeah, let's do the PS5 review. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Damn.
After a generation of figuratively towering above its rivals with the monstrously successful PlayStation 4, one thing is certain. Sony's new generation contender will also loom larger.
I can't wait!
Really, this thing is massive. However, what the PlayStation...
I mean, hey, you know, it's been hard to hold this mighty comfortable and mighty fine DualSense all this week and been using it. You know what I'm saying? It's been a damn struggle, my boys. It's so hard being so next gen. You know, it's so hard being so next gen on y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, it feels nice. You know what I'm saying? It's got a nice grip in the hands. You know what I'm saying? I can feel the haptic vibrations without it even being there. You know what I'm saying? It's fantastic. All right, let's stop messing around.
PlayStation 5 lacks in subtlety it more than makes up for in potential, thanks in part to its amazingly fast SSD, but mostly to its truly remarkable new controller, the DualSense. While a good deal of what folks are going to be able to squeeze out of 2020's salvo of shiny new hardware may be bottlenecked to some degree by the screen that they own, the PS5's unique DualSense democratizes a next-gen gaming experience for all, delivering an amazing new level of haptic feedback that really needs to be felt to be believed.
Pause.
Make no mistake, the austere and unceremonious nature of the box and packaging is in stark contrast to the PlayStation 5 itself.
I'm not sure if... You know what? I'll look it up for you really quick. I don't think Fortnite is going to be 120 FPS. So look, according to Epic, Fortnite will run at a fixed 60 frames per second on PS5 and Xbox Series X at 4K resolution. Yeah, so it's a 4K 60 game. Fortnite is going to be 4K 60. Not 120.
Far and away the most flamboyant looking console I've ever owned. Rather than a single shell, the PS5 appears to be made up of 4 separate pieces, a glossy black case sandwiched between a pair of warped matte white plastic plates with a detachable stand. I'll happily concede the PS5 does look a bit better in the flesh than it did in the initial product shots. The matte off-white finish to the plates is actually a lot nicer than I feared it would be, and the sloping vents flanking the strip of glossy black plastic that wraps around the edge of the unit are eye-catching. The problem to my eye is that the gradually widening black strip on the front and the flappy overhanging plastic corners makes the PS5 look a little bit like a piece of luggage that's stuffed too full to zip up properly. And the irregular curves remind me more of a cassette that spent a hot summer's day on a car dashboard than a PlayStation. It's obviously not the first white games console, but in concert with its sheer size and shape, it's surprisingly ostentatious for something designed to sit beneath or beside black televisions, black soundbars, black subwoofers, and a generation of black AV equipment and gaming hardware. It's a bit showy, and in a world of generally sleek and simple tech, it looks a bit out of place, like 2006's vision of 2046. On the front, you'll find access to the Ultra HD Blu-ray optical drive,
What's up, devil?
USB Type-A port, and a Super Speed USB Type-C port, as well as the power button and eject button. These buttons are adjacent to each other, but the eject button is noticeably smaller, so if you're anything like me, there's now hope of not spending an entire generation trying to remember which button is which. On the back, there's the figure 8 power connection, an HDMI out, 2 Super Speed USB Type-A ports, and an Ethernet port. Unlike the PS4, the PS5 does not feature an optical audio out. The stand is necessary because the misshapen nature of the plates means the PS5 can't sit flat on its side properly without it. It has a pair of small hooks which loosely clutch the back of the PS5 and a rotating base. Sitting flat, the console is simply perched on the stand without any additional fixtures. The base can flap around and slip left, right, or even off entirely, but that's something unlikely to frustrate unless you're regularly moving your console from place to place. Positioned vertically, a single screw is required to affix the stand to the console to prevent it from falling out of it. The slotted screw comes stored in the stand itself.
Also, let me know, guys. Are you guys going to be orienting your PS5 horizontal or vertical? Let me know. Are you a horizontal boy or a vertical boy? I'm going to be a vertical boy. That sounds so stupid. I'm going to be a vertical boy. My big homie PS5 Digital Edition is going to be vertical, but let me know what you guys think. What are you guys doing with your PS5?
And is easy to install. If you don't have a flat screwdriver, a knife, or even your thumbnail will suffice. Appearances aside, there is one element of the PS5 that can't be as easily ignored, and that's the sheer size of it. Positioned vertically and perched atop its stand, the PS5 is about 40 centimeters tall, or 16 inches. With the stand switched, that figure is a fraction less when positioned horizontally, coming in at around 39 centimeters, but even in this orientation, the PS5 is still just over 11 centimeters high, or 4.5 inches, at the point where its top plate curls skyward. That's bigger than the grill-sized PS3 or the VCR-like original Xbox One. It's even bigger than 2 original PS4s stacked on top of each other. There are only 2 bigger white appliances in my house. One washes my clothes and the other keeps my butter cold. The PS5 fits in my furniture, albeit with the subtlety of a Humvee squeezing through a drive-thru, but may not fit in everyone's setup. It's quaint that this year's biggest console comes from the land of capsule hotels and K-cars, and it's the American console that's more compact by comparison. Initial setup is extremely simple. For PS4 users, the slim PS5 manual describes the ability to connect your PS4 console and PS5 to the same network to transfer saved data, downloaded content, and user information, though it doesn't outline the process. For me, the much quicker alternative was plugging in the USB hard drive I've been using as extended storage for my PS4 for several years. It's a cinch, and the PS5 can access your existing digital PS4 games from it instantly. For long-time PlayStation users, the PS5 makes it very easy to browse your whole digital library and sort between PS5
Oh
and PS4.
my god, dude. Y'all, did y'all see Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PS5? How that looks? Crisis Remastered, yeah, like that's cool, but like, oh my god, did y'all see Final Fantasy VII? Hold up. I want to try and pause on that. Hold up, that was looking high. Are you kidding me?
For long-time PlayStation
Wait, okay.
users, the PS5 makes it very easy to browse your whole digital
That Stranding's
library and
like, oh my god. Oh my god! Final Fantasy 7 Remake is looking flame, bro. Is that a wallpaper? Yeah, it is. I know. It's a wallpaper. But fuck, that motherfucker is looking fine as shit on a PS5, yo. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, baby. Next week. Let's go.
Between
Oh
PS5
man.
and PS4 games. Oddly enough, there's a search field.
Even Ghost! Ghost and Shiva looking fine as hell. Christ is even looking good too. Death Stranded looking fire.
PS5
What's part 2 looking fire? Let's go. Wait, was that the original Destiny or was that Destiny 2? He has Destiny. Yeah, never mind. No, that was Destiny 2. I don't know how he skipped so fast.
4 games. Oddly enough, there's a search field for PS3 games too, though it comes up empty. The PS5 UI
Oh, there's my
feel
boy
wildly
Miles.
removed from its roots on the PS4, particularly as you get deeper into the menus.
Okay,
It's definitely
that's
different
how you'll be able to switch X and L.
and significantly more elegant in a number of ways. Now, a single tap of the PlayStation button in the center of the controller will bring up what Sony has called the Control Center, which is a little like a taskbar on a Windows PC. Checking things like current downloads and what friends of yours are online on PS4 requires a bunch of shuffling back and forth, up and down, and left and right through menu icons. The PS5's Control Center places all that info at our fingertips after one button press. The other key point of difference are dubbed cards, which are also presented on screen when you hit the PlayStation button. Some of these are just fluff, like links to newly published articles about games you're following on PlayStation and recent screenshots, though the activity cards seem to have the potential to be a little more useful. There's slightly frivolous information about how much longer it's estimated you'll need to complete a certain level or task, but there's also the promise of the ability to immediately view pre-made game hints without having to reach for your phone. For example, it was revealed earlier this week, the PS5 remake of Demon's Souls will feature over 180 help videos that players can opt to watch if they get stuck. The ultimate value of the PS5's activity cards is hard to gauge at the genesis of the PS5 though. Hopefully, developers will...
I reserve the right to use game help during a stream series if I'm stuck. All right, guys. I don't want to hear no fucking complaining. I want to hear no, why are you looking up your fucking game? If you see me struggling for like over 30 minutes, all right, I will ask the chat if I could use game help. And if y'all will allow me to, I'm going to do it. All right. Well, what's up, Just 2021? How you doing, my boy? Oh, I thought you owned the PS5 yourself. Hey, I do have a DualSense though. I do have a DualSense. You know what? I'm gonna wear this around my neck. You know what I'm saying? I do have a DualSense. You know what I'm saying? It's my little homie. You know what I'm saying?
embrace them as useful ways to communicate with players while in game and not turn them into lists of additional chores. There's other interesting stuff sprinkled throughout the PS5's UI too, though, from a global setting to invert.
Dude, I want to change the color of the UI to fucking blue so bad, bro.
To the ability to watch a friend play a game picture-in-picture while chatting to them as you play something else entirely. I'm not a particularly proficient multitasker, so I can't say I'm very interested in the latter, but the former warms my old-school upside-down heart. One of this generation's most important upgrades is the switch from traditional hard drives to solid-state storage drives, dramatically improving loading times across the board and potentially enabling games to load in new objects effectively on the fly. The PS5's SSD can read 5.5 gigabytes in just a second, which is on paper twice as fast as the Series X. In practical terms, it means I could go from powering up from a complete shutdown to perched on top of whatever Manhattan building I last left Miles Morales
Hell yeah.
in a mere 45 seconds. That still leaves time to tap your
God, I
toe,
can't
but
wait.
Once I was in-game, the time it takes to go from selecting a save to load to actually swinging through Spider-Man Miles Morales' open world is basically a blink. After generations of watching progress bars inching across a screen...
Oh, let's go. I need to play
I thought
it.
that was going to be the game-changing feature of the PS5, but to my surprise, it's really the DualSense controller that boasts the biggest potential. It may feel fairly similar to the DualShock 4 at first touch, but it didn't take me long to realize it's really an incredibly impressive new beast entirely.
It is.
Largely the same shade of white
You know what?
as the console
Actually,
itself.
technically, I can't say that right now about this controller. But what I can say is that I love the way it feels. I love the, fit and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love how much bigger of a controller this is. I love the texture on the back. Like, there's a lot of positives to this controller of me using it these past few days that I'm really seeing. Now, to be clear, I have not tried out the haptic triggers or the haptic feedback or anything like that, you know, because no PS4 games have that coded in, of course. So, but so far so good with the DualSense. So far so good, honestly. So far so good.
The DualSense is just a fraction larger than the DualShock 4 and has a more premium look, particularly in the translucent buttons, which have an almost glass-like appearance. The options and create buttons are also more raised than they are on the DualShock 4, so they're far easier to find without blindly rubbing your thumb beside the touchpad until you find it or glancing down.
You're not wrong, Pete the Time. Ouya is the best console of all time. DualSense works on PS3 prepared by playing Demon Souls. No. So I did get the DualSense working on my PS4 through a workaround of what's the name? Of using remote play. And I have played a game. Actually, no, I can tell you guys what I played. I have played Bug Snacks. But that's all I can say right now. But I've been playing a little bit of Modern Warfare, all the good stuff. Have you noticed the PlayStation symbols on the DualSense? Yes, I have. Guys, they are really hard to see. Like, you really gotta squint your motherfucking eyes, bro. And I think that a lot of people aren't gonna know this, but they are really, really, really small. They are really small. They're really hard to see. But yes, they are there. And like, oh, dude, like, I have pretty good eyesight, and I can, like, you can tell, but I bet if you didn't tell someone, I bet they would never know. I bet they would never know that the sacred symbols are all around the back of the DualSense, you know?
The DualSense also has a built-in mic, making headsets unnecessary, but it still has a 3.5mm jack for those who prefer to use them. The charging port is USB-C. However, it's what's on the inside that makes all the difference, and the range of haptic feedback the DualSense can provide is quite astonishing. Nuanced rumble travels from palm to palm and with a wide spectrum of effects, from almost imperceptible pulsations to massive vibrations.
Yeah. Jonathan, that logo is the home button. That PlayStation symbol right there is the home button. So, double shooter, where is what? Guys, I have to get above a 90 above an every class to get a PS5 from my dad. Do you think all I can do it? Everyone, I need clapping emojis. Pizza time. You're gonna fucking get this 90 and above in all your classes, my boy. Let's go. Let's go. Pizza time. Everyone, do some clapping emojis. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold up. Someone told me to check. What? I only like this because hopefully they can get some better driving in GTA. But pizza time, you fucking got this, King. Don't even worry about it, bro. Get that 90 in all the classes, my boy. I can't find the reason. Yeah. They're on the back. You can Google really high resolution images of the controller, and you can see it there. But they are really hard to see. They are really hard to see, but they are there. Josh Spears asks, how fast is the UI? Because on PS4 UI is slow and there is input lag. So I haven't had hands on the PS5 yet. That'll be next week. But what we've been seeing here is that it is pretty snappy, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
The triggers
people are saying that's chappy. I mean, it's
like
snappy.
The Xbox One controller, but also fight back and introduce a brand new layer of immersion. It's seriously remarkable. The pre-installed platformer Astro's Playroom is a pretty wonderful tech demo for the DualSense and well worth experimenting with. It's a rich and fabulous demonstration of the new level of feedback the DualSense can output.
I can't wait to play Astro's Playroom, to be honest.
Through PlayStation's long hardware history to boot. For a hardware generation jump that's currently muddied with a lot of cross-gen content and an overall feeling of something more incremental than the often seismic shifts we've experienced previously, the DualSense has emerged to me as a bit of a revelation. I've had to plug it in to charge every second day since getting the PS5, but it's worth it. In the power stakes, there's been a role reversal this generation, with Microsoft's new Xbox Series X arriving with reportedly 20% more grunt than the PS5. That said, it's a bit of a meaningless figure until we can properly examine how the Series X and PS5 cope with the same third-party games head-to-head. Regardless of the apparent power disparity, however, doubling the frame rate to 120Hz will also be on the cards with certain games, should your 4K TV.
Oh, this is the beginner seat right
I
here.
suspect I'm going to get a lot more mileage out of the better resolution and lighting effects that players who opt for increased frames may be forced to sacrifice. Spider-Man Miles Morales, for instance, has the option to switch between a 30 frames per second fidelity mode with the maximum amount of visual flourishes and a 60 frames per second performance mode without things like ray tracing and other advanced lighting effects and temporal techniques providing a 4K picture from a lower resolution base. Fidelity mode was easily my preference, as without the slick lighting and real-time reflections, it was a bit of an anticlimax. Despite all that horsepower under the hood, the PS5 is impressively silent, and IGN's testing is pegged it at a virtually inaudible 44 decibels at 58 degrees Celsius in the midst of Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's a refreshing change from my current PS4 Pro. Booting up Marvel's Spider-Man on that makes it sound like it's ready to be catapulted off an aircraft carrier. Unfortunately, one of the PS5's key strengths, its lightning-quick SSD, is also one of its weaknesses. It may say 825 gigabytes on the box, but that translates to just 667 gigabytes of usable space, which is significantly smaller than the Xbox Series X.
Okay, so 606. Damn. Okay. 667 gigabytes of usable space. Okay. Honestly, my boys, look, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared at that. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That's a little fucking tiny. But hey, we're gonna make it work. All right, we're gonna make it work. As soon as we're able to expand the SSD storage, your boy will be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But for the time being, we're just gonna be deleting our games, like I've said on Road to PS5, and just keeping it moving. All right, we're just gonna keep it moving. Still kind of blows my mind that this level of quality is $500 only. Well, actually $400 if you don't have the disc, like what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what's even more impressive, is that like all of this tech and everything that they're talking about, it's legit the same thing as the regular PS5. Except if you mainly buy digital games, boom, pow, you can pay $100 less and still get all this. Like that is really neat. 187 gigabyte difference. Yeah, I mean, hey, you guys, we knew this was coming, right? Like we knew that the every OS takes space in a drive, whether it be an SSD or a regular hard drive. Like this happens. 667, not gonna lie, that is kind of small. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of small, but we'll see.
2 gigabytes of usable space. There's room for maybe a dozen games, and even fewer
Part 2,
if you're anything
78.
like current generation behemoths like The Last of Us Part 2 or GTA 5. As I mentioned, you can carry on using any external hard drive you may have already been using in your PS4 and continue to play PS4 games off of it, but PS5 games can only be played when installed on the SSD.
Right.
And while you can open up the top lid of the console to install an additional SSD for more internal space, there are currently no Sony-approved drives on the market. PS5 games can be stored on an external HDD, but need to be copied back to the SSD to play.
Right.
Though the near instantaneous loading times for PS5 games may make this palatable. However, it's worth noting that losing time...
Ooh, did y'all see FF7 remake again? Did y'all see this motherfucker? Hold up. Let's go back.
Make this palatable. However...
Bro. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Are you kidding me, guys? Fucking come on, y'all. I might play 5v7 Remake again on fucking PS5. Fuck it. I was gonna wait until Remake Part 2 before I play 5v7 Remake again. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I can hold out, guys. The back compat looks great. Have you watched the Foundry videos? Oh, that is next, my boy. Fret not. That is next. I should check out some Digital Foundry videos. Well, I do have a bunch of games I bought on disc a while ago that I like to... Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, Cole. Look, Cole. if y'all have discs from PS4 that you still want to play, get it on. Get the standard edition. Wait a minute. Hold up, Jonathan. What the fuck is that? You're right. How does it only have 7%? Wait, how much progress do I have on Final Fantasy 7? Hold up. Because I've only played it once. Wait, let me look at my shits really quick. Before I talk my shit, hold up. Let me check really quick. Where's Final Fantasy 7 Remake? Where's that? No, that's Final Fantasy 7. Where's Remake? Here we go. I'm at 50% completion. I've earned 35 trophies out of 54. Wow. Yo, y'all seeing this? Only 7% and 5 trophies for Final Fantasy 7 Remake? Come on, man. Maybe he didn't copy over his save data. Maybe that's why. But that's looking a little suspect, my boys. I don't know.
It's worth noting that losing time later
Dusty 2 looks hot too.
moving stuff around when my SSD invariably fills up may feel a bit like robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Sounds sus, not gonna lie. Neophyte IGA, not maybe the imposter.
With a launch
Absolutely.
lineup dominated by games that are also available on PS4, and on the back of a generation already punctuated with incrementally more powerful hardware revisions like the PS4 Pro, the PS5 doesn't quite land as a knockout punch yet, but it's definitely got the power and speed to be a real contender, although the jury's out on the stamina of that tiny 667GB SSD. However, while the PS5's well-considered UI and blisteringly quick loading times for PS5 games make it a pleasure to use, it's the DualSense controller that's proven to be the surprise haymaker I never saw coming. It truly leaves other controllers feeling primitive in comparison.
Dude, people are saying that so much about the DualSense, man. An 8 out of 10. A great console.
For more on the PlayStation 5, check out our in-depth review of the DualSense controller and our...
Alright, let's check out Digital Foundry. This guy is sus them out. Yeah, hey, man. 7%? Come on, man. How is that even possible? Come on, my boy. How you start Final Fantasy 7 Remake and not blow through that game? Come on now. Oh, are we doing this right here? The backwards compatibility? Yes, we are, motherfuckers. Let's go. It's half an hour. Are we gonna watch the full thing? Honestly, we might.
Previously on Digital Foundry.
Without giving anything away.
Wait, what was it? Man, I want Last of Us 2 and then try the 4K 60. Oh my god, same. Should I fork out more money for a 4K display? If you're getting a PS5 and if you can do it, I would say do it. Yeah. I would say do it. 100%. Make sure it's at least 60 hertz, right? Which it should be for a modern television, but double check. If you can get 4K 120, it is going to be pricey. If you can find a 4K 120 hertz TV, that's going to take you for multiple years on end. 4K 60 should be fine. You know what I'm saying? But I say, Cole, if you can take that and do that. Look, I have a 4K monitor and I have 2 4K TVs, and actually all my displays are 4K. I would say do it. You know, only if you can financially do it. If it's gonna break your back, you know what I'm saying, like in terms of financial and stuff like that. I understand the world that we're in right now. 1080p is gonna be fine, right? But if you really want to take full advantage of the PS5, I say try and get a 4K if you can. Let's play this motherfucker.
And not talking at all about platform comparisons. I think people are going to be surprised. That's my takeaway. There are surprises here, right?
Yes, I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, I remember that clip
So
making
yes,
the rounds.
Next generation consoles, we promised you surprises, and here they come. PlayStation 5 backwards.
Cole, I have a 4K Acer that's 4K 60 hertz, and honestly, it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like around the $200 range. You know what I'm saying? For my monitor, which I don't think is that crazy for a 4K monitor. I think it was like 200. It's Acer. If you want, Cole, let me know. I can link it in the chat on Amazon and see how much. You know what I'm saying? But
Compatibility. It's not good news. It's great news. It's amazing news. It's much better than anything that we were possibly imagining, and we can imagine quite a lot. And joining me to discuss it, John Linneman.
Hey, Rich. Yeah, I think we've both been spending a lot of time playing some PS4 games in here and constantly surprised by how good this is. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing, really, because again, this bizarre sort of, I'd say it's like a lack of communication from Sony about what we were actually going to be getting. There has not been much discussion from Sony at all about
This
the
haunts me to
situation
this
with
day.
backwards
This fucking
compatibility.
graphic
Back
haunts
in
me.
March, with Mark Cerny's road to
Where is the
PlayStation
rest
5
of that
presentation,
graph?
There was talk of how they're testing the top 100 games. And then there was this kind of clarification that this was for, I think, running the games with enhanced aspects of the PlayStation 5, the faster CPU and the GPU. And then there's this kind of massive radio silence right up to the pre-order period. And then since then, still conflicting messages. So I think we need to get this right out in the open. Every game that we've tested, bar perhaps one, runs with the full power of the PlayStation 5, the full CPU clocks, the full GPU power, and just like Xbox Series X, the effects can be absolutely phenomenal.
Sekiro at 60 frames.
transformative, to the point where we're just sort of blown away. So
Damn,
what do you
Sekiro's
think?
at locked
Yeah,
60 on
absolutely.
PS5. Holy
The
shit.
performance boosts in so many of these games, it's really transformative to the point where it almost feels like what would have been a remaster in the past. Like you look back at something like God of War 3, the remaster version on PS4, it kind of feels like you're getting that just about, just by playing some of these games that already exist on PS4. But I do think it's worth pointing out that this is not the same as some games like Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima. They actually received enhancements separate from the normal BC mode, so they actually run at a full 60 frames per second, and we'll talk about those in a separate video. This is just about games that are designed for PS4, haven't been updated.
We got
for
that Ghost of
PS5,
Tsushima 60. Let's
and
go.
Basically, we're showcasing the results we got.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty amazing just off the bat, the fact that, Sony first-party games that were, traditionally locked to 30 frames per second at Tsushima, Days Gone. I don't think we can understate just how transformed they are running at 60 frames per second. I mean, this is a topic for another video, but we can't not...
Damn,
comment
yo,
about
he's
it.
getting his ass
It's
kicked. Come
pretty
on, my
amazing.
boy.
But yes, you're quite right. One thing though, caveats that we've got to talk about with backwards compatibility, similar to Xbox Series X, which is this. Backwards compatibility cannot break a game that has a 30 FPS frame rate limit. So, one example here. In fact, let's show it. We've got here Rise of the Tomb Raider running in 4K mode on PS4 Pro, and yes, it's the Geothermal Valley, and it's running pretty much at 30 frames per second. It caps out at 30 frames per second. There are some dips beneath. PlayStation 5 can clean up those performance drops under 30,
Right.
but it will not take you above 30 unless you
Right.
use the 1080p high frame rate mode. So that is, a profound limitation to all of the backwards compatibility solutions here. There's nothing that can be done about that unless the developer goes back in and
Yeah.
patches the code.
If it's a lock
But
30,
even
it has
so,
to be patched.
There's still much to talk about. But yeah, we just need to keep that in mind. The one that a lot of people will be talking about will be Bloodborne, which people have been crying out for a 60 frames per second patch for that. And Lance McDonald actually produced a patch for it. Very much unofficial, but it did kind of work. It was just held back by the lack of horsepower.
It's clear that it would work perfectly here. If it were available, it would run the game at a locked 60. I am confident.
Exactly, but the fact is that it's not available, so it's the game hasn't really changed. But that said, there are so many games, so many titles we download thinking that we're going to be getting a nice uptick in performance, and we're seeing so much more. So where should we begin? Well, let's go back
There's our
to
boy Knack.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I think Rise of the Tomb Raider, since we already mentioned it, is a good one to talk about, in that it also has that performance mode, which drops the resolution down to 1080p, but it targets 60 frames per second. It wasn't bad before, but it definitely couldn't come close to holding a locked 60 on the Pro. Obviously, as you can see here, the PS5 has zero issues doing that, and I'm fairly certain that if you were to run the higher resolution 4K checkerboard mode with an unlocked frame rate, you'd be getting the same results as we're seeing here. It's just, this is the nature of backwards compatibility, but still, it's really nice. I also tested, just worth mentioning, I did test Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well on the side. That's also locked 60, So Tomb Raider's looking good on here.
Yeah, and a game that you covered back in the day, Final Fantasy 15, the light mode, again similar to Xbox Series X, has a 1080p performance mode. It's really, I'd say, an unsatisfactory experience. Frame rates can be anything from, you know, the low 30s, mid 30s, all the way up to 60. But again, as you're seeing here, PlayStation 5, just as on Xbox Series X, just locked 60 from start to finish.
Super
That's
smooth.
hot. That's
Looks
hot as
excellent
fuck.
in motion. And again, if only they could unlock the frame rate
Yeah,
in higher
I'm-
resolution modes now.
I think I'm gonna replay,
think we'd have
and
60
not
high-res modes.
replay because I never played it, but
Talking
play
earlier
Final
about
Fantasy
games
15.
that, may not be
I think
able
I'm gonna
to
do
hit
that.
Their 30 frames per second target. Another classic example here that we're going to see cleaned up. Again, the classic Just Cause 3, which was severely CPU limited, basically whenever
Yeah.
any kind of huge explosions kicking off.
That shit barely
And,
ran.
Yeah, we saw anything below
But
20
we
frames
see
per
this
second on the
game is capped at
PlayStation
30,
4.
so it can't
You
go
only got a
beyond.
marginal
Do you have a
uptick in
2020 Hz capable display? I don't. I wish I did though. I am looking for the right 4K 120 Hz display. I mean monitor to buy. I have not seen it yet though.
performance on the Pro,
Unfortunately.
not really worth bothering with. But here,
BC
again,
is backwards
the
compatibility.
Zen 2 CPU cluster in
BC is
PlayStation
backwards
5.
compatibility.
I just put this game really through its paces. I didn't see any drops beneath the target 30 frames per second, and again, I just couldn't see any reason why this game couldn't run at 60 if the frame rate cap was removed there.
On top of that, the PS4 version I think runs at 1080p, so it is a little bit sharper than the Xbox One version, which would have been limited to 900p on Series X. So it could still be sharper, but it is what it is. But I think, thinking of jungle-like environments, the next one is one that I think we all wanted to test. I'd seen this before in the past on Series X. Now we've seen it on PS5. It's Crysis Remastered. It has a performance mode. It was terrible on the actual PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. I much
Interesting.
preferred the more stable modes. But here, it's so nice they included it because it's perfect. I mean, that's really all I can say about this. In terms of performance, it's simply perfect.
Yeah, it locks at 60 frames per second, and we've used our traditional stress test area here, the village, and you can see on the Pro, we're so CPU limited there that there are areas where we dip beneath 30 frames per second, and the whole thing just runs at 60.
I want to
on
try
PlayStation
Crysis. I think I
5.
might play
Well,
Crysis maybe.
There is the thing, though. There is a caveat. I said perfect, and that's not entirely true because there's actually a couple issues here. There's still this checkpoint stutter, which seems to occur on every version of the game. So every time you hit a checkpoint, the game just sort of seizes up for a moment. That's annoying
Interesting.
for sure. The game will have to be updated to fix that if it's
Yeah.
possible at all. Then the other thing, at least in my case, I noticed when using the aim down sights feature on the game, the depth of field blur was slightly broken, where it was like the upper left portion of the screen wasn't receiving depth of field while the bottom right kind of corner and edges were. So it looked weird, and I also spotted a few random like red rectangles, but I'd seen that before when I first covered the game on occasion, so I think it was like a continuation of that glitch. But still, aside from that, it's
Red
very
rectangles?
Yeah. I mean, it is impressive stuff, but you're right that the checkpoint stutter is quite obnoxious. But the actual gameplay, once you're in the thick of it, just plays out beautifully. And again, I can only wish that the frame rate limit was removed on the other modes, because I suspect that the PlayStation 5 would ace it. Fingers crossed that Crytek will be producing a patch for this one, because I'd love to see it. Yeah. We're going to pivot now to another traditional Digital Foundry benchmark test, which is Hitman, the original on PlayStation 4 Pro here, 1440p resolution. But
I want to see if there's any other games that like are really neat.
Well, traditionally we've kind of suspected it was a CPU limitation. Our tests on Xbox
Oh,
Series X suggest
over here
they were
we're doing
really
head-to-head
sensitive.
between PS5 and Xbox
fair though.
Series X.
I would rather take a locked 60 with a lower resolution over a higher resolution with some dips, but I was hoping we could have done a like-for-like comparison here with this game, and it's
Interesting.
proving more difficult than expected because there was a lot of variation in resolution.
Interesting.
between
Yeah,
this one.
there. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. Excuse me. Yeah, that was a big ass fucking yawn. Yeah, of course they're gonna be pretty comparable. I don't know why anyone's expecting different. PS4 Pro 30. Yeah, like it seems like pretty much across the board, right? If you have a 30 frames game that is uncapped, it should attain 60 frames on PS5 through backwards compatibility. That's at least what we've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? So that's looking hot. Yeah, like I don't think we need to watch this whole video. Like I think we get the gist of it right here, honestly. Is there anything else we want to check out? Maybe Push Square's PS5 review? Hey, look, it's me. I want to see if Push Square did some. Oh, you know what? Honestly, PS5 menu. Let me see what we got. Game explain. Okay, let's check this out. Actually,
We're putting together crew.
I'm in.
This is gonna be lit.
Let's do.
okay, here we go. This is the good shit. Oh, that music is banging. Dude, it's right fucking there. It's like it doesn't need to load anything. That's so fucking nice. To be clear, y'all probably saw your collection with PS3, PS4, PS5. The PS3 section is PS3 games that are downloaded via PS Now. You can't run native PS3 games on PS5. Calm down, everyone. It's just through PS Now. I want to see the PS Now application so fucking bad. So you can see your PS4, PS3, and PS5 games. Oh my god, fuck. Wait, that's the store. Yo, I didn't even register that. Oh shit. Hold up, Kev. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Go back, go back, go back. Okay, here we go. This is the store. Oh, this is dope as fuck. Nice. I just like how snappy it is. You know what I'm saying? And the console music is pretty neat too. Okay, so you can customize the control center. You have broadcast, accessibility, and network that are new. Interesting. Okay. Oh shit, he's booting up Miles Morales. How fast is boot up? Oh, that's the main menu? Him just chilling on the fucking subway? Oh my god. That's sick as fuck. Oh my god, y'all. Holy shit. Damn. Wait a minute. Y'all, did y'all see how fast he loaded into that fucking game? Check it out. Hits continue. Boom, we're there. Wow. That was fast travel? It looks like jump cuts. Okay, so we got stealth challenges. We got traversal challenges. Okay. Nah, fuck that. Switch the ghost. Oh, this is the new PlayStation menu. I mean, PlayStation Studios thing. Team Asobi. Yo, that SSD fucking fire, bro. Bro, it's so fucking snappy. Hey, look, it's a PSP Go. Fuck yeah. Switch the ghost. Damn it. Show me ghost. Oh, that was nice. Okay. That was great. That was a great time. That was a great time. That was a great thing we just saw. That was hot. That was hot. I want to see hidden features. Explaining. No, that was 2 weeks ago. I need something that was today. 8 months, 2 months, 4 months. God damn it. Patient access. Some of these didn't know. No. I want to do one more good look. You know what I'm saying? Let me check push square. Guys, I'm so fucking excited, y'all. I can't believe it's next week. Probably tested our impressions. Asha's Playroom hands-on. Looks like they haven't uploaded their PS5 review. I know they have a article up, but they said we will unlock something special after completing Asha's Playroom. What do you think we will get? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. I gotta tell you, I'm not sure. I need to look. I need to find this fucking UI. Alright? I don't want to see anything else. I don't want to see anything else. Do. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, these are all old. Honestly, I think that's all we have right now, guys, honestly. But that was... Oh, I gotta check PlayStation Access. Let's check PlayStation Access. Let's see what they got. All the PS PlayStation startup sounds. 7 things you didn't know. Honestly, turn on. We can do 7 things you didn't know. Let's do that. Fuck
Hello
it.
everybody, I'm Nath from PlayStation Access.
Let's
and
watch this, why not?
We're going to be looking at some of our favourite features of PlayStation 5. Having had some time to take a closer look at the console and how
What's up, I'm Fred Cup.
we want to highlight some particular features that make PS5 feel special. These are little bits of functionality, specific options and details that only pop up once you're using and playing games on PS5 that have helped us to fall in love. From the streamer savvy create button to exciting trophy updates to all the user-focused additions in between, here are 7 things we love about PlayStation 5. Number 1, the game experience. First up, let's take a look.
Hey, yo, Owen, you see this thing going on here? You see that? You see that? Do you like what you see, my boy? Do you like what you see? Some Days Gone action going on here. You love to see it.
Look at a set of options that enable players to choose some top-level preferences that apply across every game they play on PS5, meaning you can dive into any title with your playstyle ready to go. The options are found here in PS5's Settings menu in the section called Save Data and Game App Settings. So for example, you can choose a game difficulty that will be applied across the board. If you like a challenge and are constantly bumping your settings level to reflect that, PS5 has you covered by saving this selection and automatically reflecting the choice across all compatible titles. Likewise, if you're all about a narrative playthrough and prefer a lower difficulty, PS5 won't judge you and can quietly apply.
I want to
this
do
preference
game
across your
default,
games,
just the
all
most
secrets are safe
normal
within these
schmoral,
lofty white
you know.
walls. There are other ways to personalize
Regular
the
schmegular
experience
mode.
here too, with options to invert or stick with default camera settings for games with both first and third person viewpoints, and you can set your subtitle and
Yeah,
audio
we watched
preferences.
the
PlayStation 5 also offers the
Digital
option
Foundry
of
video.
built-in spoiler
I'm
tags
fried
to
cut.
hide
We
other
watched
content
it.
that might show areas you haven't
Hold up,
reached in your
is Days Gone really 4K as well as 60? Is it really 4K 60? That's honestly really impressive. I'm not gonna lie. If Days Gone is running at 4K 60, I'm gonna be, I'm really impressed by that.
own playthrough. All it takes is a toggle of a button and you're into a world of
Yep,
safety.
we knew about
Even
game
from
spoilers. That
Colin
is really
dying
cool as well.
horribly at the end of Dark Souls 7 before you've gotten there yourself. Number 2, speed. You've probably seen in the build-up to PS5's launch a lot of focus on the new console's speed, designed to give players a seamless and experience.
Did I have a sweetie
as
4K
possible.
60? Wow.
This is a feature of the system and user
That's crazy.
experience as a whole, but there are a few specific touches we'd like to point out. A press of the PlayStation button brings up PS5's Control Center, which gives you immediate access to almost everything you'll need to navigate and use the system. This series of icons along the bottom. Also here are cards, a new element of PS5's interface, and one thing we love here is that different cards enable you to choose where to jump back into a game. They'll show you specific areas with a percentage
Trace
tracking
ruins.
your progress through each one, enabling you to hop between unlocked parts of games so you can pick up from or switch to anywhere you'd like. Switching between recent games is easy too. There's a function called Switcher in the
GPU
Control
jungle.
Center here to jump between games and apps. And if you go to the Game Hub, rather than just pressing play, you can find cards allowing you to choose which part of the new game to switch to as well. It allows for a less linear way of playing, breaking down barriers as you can approach a game in whatever way feels right. Number
That is
3,
really neat.
trophies. There are a couple of changes here we want to call out. First, for applicable trophies, there is progress tracking. Browsing the trophies for a particular game will now give you a way of seeing how close you are to earning those which
I'm so
require
ready for the PS5. I'm
trackable
so ready.
activities or collectibles, so you can double and triple check to see how many Astrobot artifacts you're missing to pop that satisfying notification, and prioritize trophies you're close to getting as you go. Speaking of notifications, where earning a trophy previously meant a screenshot would be taken as soon as it unlocks, the PS5 also records a 15-second video to accompany the image, so you can pick the perfect moment to share your success with. These videos feature a PlayStation overlay displaying the grade of trophy and its name, making each one a unique celebration to your own playthrough. Number 4, recording options. The Create button on the DualSense wireless controller opens up PS5's recording, broadcasting and sharing options, and these are great. The basics of recording work as before, with shortcut commands to instantly take a screenshot or start video recording. But there are key improvements. Shift over to these options in the Create menu and you'll see options to change the format for screenshots and video, while PS5 can record gameplay at 4K as well as 1080. Also, you have audio options. You can record with or without your own commentary using the inbuilt mic in the DualSense wireless controller or a compatible headset, and with or without chat from whatever party you're in. It's easy to start your own broadcast from here too, using a linked Twitch or YouTube account. The DualSense wireless controller's built-in microphone makes streaming this way particularly easy, and it's also possible to display live chat from viewers on the screen as you play, and even use dictation to read out comments. Number 5, the mute button. This is just a quick one, but the ease and speed of the mute button on the DualSense wireless controller is a joy. One press mutes your mic so you can talk to someone nearby or just break from your PS5 chat for whatever reason. Another press turns it back on. And holding the button down mutes all sound from PS5 itself, whether that's coming through your TV, a headset, or another audio device.
It mutes everything when you hold it down. I didn't know that.
Hub Music. Okay, this one is even smaller, but we love it. While navigating PS5, when you move to a game hub for a particular title, music from that game will start playing. It's just a lovely touch, carving out atmospheric spaces within the console.
That's not
for
necessarily
each of
new
your
though,
PS5
but okay.
games.
Oh, and say it with me.
Number 7, touching things. Last but not least, it would be remiss not to mention some of the physical features that make PlayStation 5 a truly special console. Specifically, we wanted to mention 2 things. First, all the talk in the world about how the DualSense wireless controller is built around a sense of touch cannot convey how it feels during gameplay.
I want to feel it so
Detailed
bad.
Feedback is one thing, but what really astounded us was interacting with the adaptive triggers for the first time, specifically here in this demo at the start of Astro's Playroom, as the resistance they offer brings an incredibly tactile dimension to play. Secondly, just as the UI is packed full of details that enhance the PlayStation experience, the actual console itself has a few tricks up its sleeve too, sneaking PlayStation shapes into all sorts of nooks and crannies to make simply looking at the thing all the more exciting. Getting up close and personal with the inside of the faceplates reveals textured
This is PlayStation Access's video.
Detailed grips of the DualSense wireless controller too.
PlayStation
There are also
Access.
shapes to mark where the base is clipped to the console in its horizontal position, and a ridiculously cool secret storage compartment in the base itself, so you never lose any of the screws and fittings when changing between vertical and horizontal. So incredibly satisfying. So there are just a few of our highlights from the PlayStation 5 that we can't get enough of. Which of these features are you most excited?
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call this stream here. So, of course, we have Road to PS5 this weekend and Road to Miles Morales as well this weekend. I'm very fucking excited. Of course, I have the DualSense already. You're gonna want to keep a lock on this channel. Soon. I almost fucked up. You're gonna want to keep a look on this channel soon. All right, keep your eyes peeled for some stuff. Okay, for some stuff. But I've been playing with the DualSense. Excuse me. It's fucking great. I can't wait for PS5. I'm very excited. We'll have it next week, my boys. Next week is the week that y'all will get PS5 Standard Edition unboxing, PS5 Digital Edition unboxing. Spider-Man Miles Morales Stream Series begins. You will also get a PlayStation 5 UI complete walkthrough. And I'm going to put up a few videos next week asking you guys, what do you guys want to see out of me having a PS5? Like, what are you guys what do you guys want to see the most out of the PS5 if you don't have one day one? Like, I understand that I am fortunate enough to get a PS5 day one. I remember being a kid and watching a billion videos about PS4 and, you know, that whole hype leading up to it, and wanting to know every little nook and cranny about that system before I got it. But most importantly, guys, I want to be that for someone else as well. So I'm gonna put up a video next week, talking about kind of like, okay, guys, what do you guys want to see out of the system? Because you have a low-key direct contact into someone that can give you that information. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to hear your feedback on that. This weekend you'll be getting the bets episode for Spider-Man Miles Morales and bets episode for Road to PS5. Spider-Man Miles Morales bets episode is going up tomorrow. Road to PS5 bets is coming up on Sunday. And there's a few more videos I want to make before we get the PS5, but it is incoming, guys. The week after, for both podcasts, are going to be, of course, first impressions of both of those games, and, of course, the PS5 first impressions, all that great stuff. And yeah, guys, keep it locked here in the channel, guys. Stay subscribed to PlayStation Store to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Down below, you can find links to our Twitter, our Discord, as well as our Anchor link. That way you can listen to our long-form content and podcast format. Those, of course, being Road to PS5 and Road to Miles Morales. Down below as well, if you feel so worthy, you can, of course, what's the name? Oh, hit the join button down below to become a member of the channel. You can be a Prince tier for $1 or a King tier for $5. Get access to different channel badges, emotes, as well as shout outs and all pieces content, just like the homies Caleb Kaiser, Arachnite, Chungi, Tapiwa Musa, and the homie Owen. Much love to you gentlemen as well. You know what I'm saying? KU Game Share on PS5. I will check that for you. I will check that for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put up a video next week asking you guys, hey, give me questions that you want answered for the PS5. Okay, so we're going to make sure that's all organized. And yeah, it's going to be a big week next week. Stay tuned this weekend for the podcast that we have going up this weekend. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And as always, greatness awaits.